Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed a really pretty drugstore glowy skin sweat proof makeup tutorial. This is going to be perfect whether you have dry skin, oily skin, normal, combo skin. It really doesn't matter what skin type you have. As long as you use the products that I mentioned, you will totally be fine. Your makeup will not budge. You won't have that little dent of your sunglasses, and you're gonna look good the entire summer. So yeah, if you guys want to learn how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Oh, and before I go, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment at the very end of the video. I would really greatly appreciate it. And yeah, okay, now I'm gonna leave. To start off, we're gonna be using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This is a really good comparison to the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I really like it. It's one of those primers that I don't really reach for, but for the purpose of like a drugstore sweat proof makeup video, this is like our best bet. So moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. I am in the shade 106. I really like this foundation because it really does leave you extremely matte, and the coverage on this is really good. So I'm just going to use my Morphe M439 buffing brush, and I'm going to apply this. And when I get to my forehead, I don't want to apply too much, just because typically when you sweat, this is where the sweat drips. So the less makeup you have on there, the less it'll run. So now moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I really like this one. It has really good coverage. The only thing I don't like about it is like the squeezy tube and like the applicator. Typically what I do is I add it onto like one of these flat brushes. Something like this. Now, to blend it all out, I'm going to be using this Morphe brush right here. I'm just kind of buff it into my skin. And I'm not rubbing, as you can see, I'm just gently like pressing it in. And I like to take whatever was left over and just put it on my eyelids. So then you want to go ahead and set your concealer. This is a translucent powder from Pixi. I've actually never used this, but for the purpose of this being an all drugstore tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and use it. I wanted to get the Maybelline one because I heard that one's really good. So if you guys just wanted to go for that one, I would go ahead and grab that one, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but most people wear sunglasses in the summer. I personally don't, but if you are, you want to pack this powder on your nose so that you won't get like that crease when you put your glasses on and take them off, and it's like, where'd the makeup go? So pile it on. Oh my god. And then I'm just gonna swoop a little bit on the rest of my face. So I'm not applying more over here, I'm just kind of swooping it just to set my entire face. This foundation is super matte, so if you have dry skin, you technically don't have to do this. But I have really dry skin, and it doesn't make my face feel any drier than it already is. And then just swoop the powder off. Now we're going to use our Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I personally really like this bronzer, not only because it smells good, but because, as you can see, I already hit pan, and I just really like it. Just gonna apply the leftover on my forehead. And I usually squeeze the brush and just kind of apply some on my nose. For blush, I'm going to be using Milani Luminoso. I feel like this is a blush that everyone has and you could literally find it anywhere now. They even sell it at Ulta, so if you don't have it, you really should get it. I feel like it's a very pretty, more subtle dupe for the NARS Orgasm blush. Moving on to highlight. So because it's going to be super duper hot outside, you don't want to use a liquid highlight, because if you do use a liquid highlight, it's literally just going to melt into all your oils if you're a very oily type girl. So your best choice would be to get like a wet looking powder highlight. And honestly, the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold is one of the most amazing drugstore wet looking highlighters. I just love this highlighter, and it's lasted me since last summer, and I've hit pan a long time ago, but it still just looks, it just works. Pull this onto the brush and just apply it on the points where you want the sun to hit you. And then you're gonna kind of bring this up in like a C form. Bring it up to like the brow bone. Apply a little bit down my nose. A little bit on my cupid's bow. I don't like to make it look like I have a milk stash. So now I'm going to move on to brows. And the Ulta brand has a really good brow tint. I like it. It's in the car, and I was honestly like way too lazy to go get it. So pretend that I'm using that, but if not, you can use the GimMe Brow, which is literally all I ever use. But I had ran out of the GimMe Brow for a while, and I was like, you know what? I see a lot of people buy the Ulta brand brow tint, and honestly, it works really good. So just in case, if you guys wanted like a cheaper alternative to this one, it's like $10 to get the Ulta one, and it's like $24 I think for this one. Now, moving on to lips, I'm going to line my lips with the Italia lip liner in Natural Beige. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Driver. This is the most amazing liquid lipstick from the drugstore. It does not move at all. You know how you're like always drinking water in the summer? This is gonna save your life. And because I'm really into glossy lips, I'm going to be using the Pixi x Chloe Morello lipstick or lip gloss collaboration. This is in Lip Icing Cake. Now, to set your makeup, obviously you want to spend some money on a setting spray, especially if you have oily skin. There's literally gonna be nothing better for you than to get the Urban Decay All Nighter or the De-Slick one, which is meant for oily skin. I would literally just invest in that so that your makeup would stay on as long as possible. But also, Pixi does have a makeup fixing mist. It's really nice. It sprays kind of crappy though. Not gonna lie, this one probably I get so mad with this, I think I've already messed it up, honestly. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work for me. Let's pretend that one worked. But yeah, so you could use the Pixi makeup fixing mist. You could use their glow mist if you want an all-around glow. But again, this is more for my dry skin girls. Oh my god, this is like the best feeling in the world. Like if you agree. So for mascara, this has been my all-time favorite mascara for quite a couple months now, and every time I wear it, people are always like, oh my god girl, your lashes are so long. Honestly, I think it really just is mascara. It applies enough product to my lashes where it actually looks like I'm wearing some. Typically other mascaras that make it look like I literally have nothing on, and this one I go in with the same amount that I typically go in with, and it just really makes them super black, super long, and it's half the price of the Better Than Sex ones. What I will say about this one is that it kind of clumps up your lashes, I really don't care for it, but if you're like super like about that, you could get one of those like Japanesque like lash separators, and that would resolve the problem. So this is the completed look.